I'm in a good mood today. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood. Don't ruin it, Hayden.
Let's do it. Hello, everybody. It's your two best friends with absolutely no politics.
Because they're allergic.
Damn right we are. We have fun gays, we have great guests, and absolutely no politics.
Did you say fun gays? We have fun gays?
We have got a lot of great things to do today, Daxton. We get to talk about that. We get to talk about some cool Instagram things that we did. We have some fun and meaningful topics to discuss. And we have a great game to finish us off. So, what milestone did we hit on the grams this week, Dax?
Big milestone for us. Big. We got the 1K.
We got the 1K.
And y'all, Hayden has been so excited about this 1K for like months. We thought we were going to get it a little sooner.
Yeah.
We were a little cocky.
I was about to say
we were a little cocky blondes. Our little egotistical blondes over here. We both thought we're gonna get this. Yeah. So Hayden did this whole
post. I went into Canva. I designed it. I was like, Dax, is this funny? I gave some draft ideas, and that was probably a month and a half to almost 2 months ago.
No, that was like 3 months ago. Boom.
Yeah. And because I thought we were going to hit it way earlier.
I did too. Like, it's okay. You know what? We hit it. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can't get to 10K until you're at 1K, and you can't get to 1 million until you hit 100K,
and you can't get to 1,000,000K until you hit 1 million,
and then 10K. Then you're a million.
Then you own Instagram at that point. Cult status is inbound. We are at the 1K. I'm stoked about it. We're growing. Every day is growth for these little old blondes. So thank you,
little
all.
Baby blondes.
Yeah, we're doing it. Very stoked about that. I hope you guys got a little laugh from the post. If you're not following us on Instagram, what the heck are you doing? That's where all the fun stuff happens.
Yeah, and if you're not following us on YouTube, where you can watch this,
what the heck?
What are you doing?
And if you're not on the Patreon, subscribing to one of the tiers there, getting all the extra content, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
What's going on?
What are you doing?
What the heck in heck? And if you're not listening on Odyssey, Spotify, Apple, or Amazon Music,
what are you doing?
If
you're not making comments, if you're not commenting, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing with your day?
I think now you're inspired to go comment, subscribe, like. I don't think we need to harp on about it. So do these blondies a favor, get on over there.
Because Hayden's favorite thing is to harp on.
Harp.
Let's get into your March Madness.
Okay, I haven't looked at it.
Wait, I don't even know. You have the list. So, Mr. Type A, what are we getting into?
Well, Mr. I have it all in my head.
What I want to know. Okay, so this is what I want to know. Hayden's doing terribly. We all know that.
So unbelievably bad. Do you know who's in last place now? Oh my God. My sister. Who was on like episode 4 or something. Jess. You can go watch Jess on episode 4. She is well and truly in last place. Holy. And then it's Parker. Then sweet Andy, who I led astray by going the mascot route. I am in 51 out of 58, so not doing too bad.
You're probably done. So the chances of you winning a hat are really low. But you know what I feel like we should do? Because getting last place is really, really hard to do. I think our last place should get a hat as well.
You're going to give a hat to last place? Did they earn it?
To be that terrible, you deserve a hat. She got everything wrong.
Wow, that is so impressive, Jess.
All of my family is in the top 10.
No way. Oh my
I'm
God.
last out of my entire family right now.
Oh my God, my mum's coming 28th.
She's killing you.
How? That's crazy.
Good old Johnny Bennett in the 30s. He's not going to win a hat. Sorry, Johnny.
This is a stupid little game. We love it. We love a stupid game on the Blondes.
It is. And I think people had fun. I got messages and like...
Yeah.
So congrats to whoever wins the game today. And we'll see who wins the hat. We'll make that announcement probably via our socials.
Speaking of socials, Do you want to tell people about the TikTok that went super viral?
Oh my gosh. One of my the guys that I'm at a dressing room with, there's 3 of us, and we're doing like these little gay migos TikToks, and one of our dances went viral for us. I mean, 80,000 views or something like that.
Yeah.
That's crazy on TikTok. Basically, I'm on a viral video.
Yeah. Yeah, now you need to get...
But here's my question. What makes something viral? Because like 80K is a lot, but like there's videos out there that are like getting millions and millions and millions of views.
I think it's got a lot to do with the length of it. Like short is better. What
number makes...
Oh,
no, not content. What
number
number makes a video viral? Like 80,000. Is that viral?
I would say it went like, viral in some circles.
Yeah, but it's not like worldwide viral.
Yeah, I don't even know what views would be. Maybe 1 mil would be like, okay.
That's
like,
viral.
A lot of people saw that. At least 1 million. So your mission is to get something from the Blondies to go to 1 mil.
I don't know how to do it. It's not even my Instagram. I'm just on. It wasn't even my TikTok. It was his TikTok. He posts a lot, but like I'm like, it was just fun to be in a video that had 80,000 views.
I do see your videos pop up every time you do one, and I always watch it. I always have a laugh.
TikTok is kind of fun.
I can't say I scroll it personally.
I don't really scroll it, but like being on it, like having like, I get the addiction.
Because
I'm
you
not
go
addicted
live
yet, but
as
like,
well, right?
We started going live, getting ready in our dressing rooms, and like there's just an addiction to it, which is so weird. I'm not addicted yet, but like I gotta watch myself. What's that phrase? Watch myself before you catch yourself, or whatever.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. That hits home because I'm going through a phase right now where I'm spending far too much time on Instagram, and it's killing me. So I actually started again this morning, journaling and meditating. It's been a while since I've done that, but I'm like, okay, time for a life change. Get rid of the phone for a bit, and so.
How am I going to get a hold of you?
Let's see how long. I know that's kind of the point. I'm like, how do I stop Dax from reaching out to me all the time?
Yeah.
I know.
Meditate. Sometimes it's nice to take a little phone break.
Yeah, I'm overdue.
I think I'm getting close to one.
Yeah. Maybe there's a time in the near future where I just do a full 24 hours without my phone. See what happens. See if I survive.
Fun. I mean, yeah. Watch. That's when you'll get like 5 offers for a movie, and
this podcast will get an agent.
Yeah.
Like, I missed it.
My God, I've watched some really good shows, and I wanted to bring that up with you.
Which ones?
Have you watched anything, first of all?
I spasmodically come in and out of Severance, and that's about it.
So maybe that will help you get away from your phone, because you have to put it away, focus on something else.
Yep.
And there are some really good. I'm all caught up on White Lotus. So good.
I've heard
Posey
a lot
Parker.
of good things.
Oh God, so good. Yeah, we need to get you in on all of this. I just started The Residence on Netflix. Should have been a movie.
Oh, really?
Too long as a TV show, but it's I love Uzo. What's her name? Uzo.
I've heard a lot about Substance. Have you heard about that?
That's a movie.
Oh, damn. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong thing. But the 4 episodes that are one take, one shots.
Oh, Adolescence.
Thank you.
It's really good.
Is it?
But that's like, you have to focus.
Right.
It's like Severance for me. It's like I'm behind on Severance, not because I don't like it just sometimes my brain just can't like it. I fall asleep just because there's so much focus on. But that one, the acting is fantastic, and it's all in one take.
See, this is something I love about filmmaking. I dabbled with some one-shot filmmaking years and years ago, and it is extremely difficult and really rewarding when you lock it off, because you do a bunch of rehearsals, right? You have to do rehearsals, and not only actor rehearsals, but the camera needs rehearsal as well. Lighting needs rehearsal. I did a feature film where we broke it up. 2 hours was the length of the feature film, and we broke it up into probably 5 shots. So each shot was probably 20 minutes long. The longest was about half an hour. And it was so amazing. Real text heavy, real movement based, kind of absurdist and obscure in a way.
Very theatrical in a sense.
Very theatrical. Actually, it was an adaptation from a play originally that we turned into a film. Oh, it's so great. So I really want to see this.
In Chippendales, we did a one take. It was the final shot of the show.
Oh, cool.
And it's like a 5-minute one take. First of all, if you haven't seen Welcome to Chippendales, I'm in the whole season, but go watch if you want to go watch the last episode, one take. It's a very last shot, and it's 3 to 5 minutes. I can't remember. It took 2 days of rehearsal. They went up and down. It was the coolest artistic TV thing I've ever been involved with.
So impressive.
And you know who I worked with these camera crews, all of these people for almost 5 months. Like, we were there for so long with them, and this was the most excited I saw them all, because you saw them doing their art as well. Mm-hmm. Because people don't. I think when you watch these shows, there are hundreds of people behind the camera. Like, I'm not talking like one camera. It's like 7 cameras are filming every angle, and it's wild. There's probably 30-40 people in the room behind the cameras. And to watch all of them get so freaking excited, like, it's exciting for the actors always, like when you're shooting, because we're in front of the camera, but like, it was really cool to watch them do their art, like what they went to school for. And because it's one takes are hard, and you have one take to get it all in. There's no
there's a buzz in the air,
and you can feel it, and and it's so like everyone's sweating, because you don't want to be the one that messes up, because if you mess up, guess what, you have to go back and do it again. And it was it was the most like thrilling time I had with doing Welcome to Chippendales. That was one of my favorite moments.
Well, can you send it to me, or tell me how?
I'll try to get the episode and send it to you. But it's
please.
really cool. That and my sex scene were the weirdest days.
For the love of God,
life.
you can keep the sex scene.
You can also go back and watch the sex scene. I think that's in episode 3.
I'm good.
That was wild too. That might be a Patreon exclusive. Me talking about the sex. The sex scene. I've done 2 sex scenes now on TV. Both of them it is the weirdest thing to be a part of. Straight sex scenes.
I have a sex scene story as well. So let's put it.
Take a break. Let's take a break and let's talk about it. I don't even think it should be Patreon.
Well, before we go,
talk about it. I want to know about it.
I just on the one shot thing and how thrilling it was. I used to PA at SWAT, which is, a 8 season long TV show procedural out here in LA, and there's super action based episodes every single time, and there was this one day where there was a truck flip and explosion, and seeing everyone be totally on their game, and like you said, there's hundreds of people around, and all we're doing is filming a stuntman and his car flip, but there's hundreds of people around, all these safety people blocking off streets and all that, and you're right, one take. Because there's no backup truck, there's no backup explosives, and the stuntman has to nail this flip and has to roll the truck to a specific point that the camera can capture it, and there's just multiple cameras capturing the same thing just in case. And that was probably one of the most thrilling times I had on that set. I also saw helicopter extractions and some
That's cool.
really awesome fight scenes on that set. So
that's cool.
These one takes are super exciting. One of the best one takes. People can kind of find this online.
Not a hot take, but a one take.
A one take, baby. We do this in one take. Go watch Ip Man is a martial arts film, and I think there's 4 Ip Mans, and they do this full fight scene, one take. It took like, I think 10 minutes of full hardcore fighting choreography. Very impressive. Go check that out.
You know what also does one takes? Live theater.
Blondies out loud. Oh, right, yeah.
No,
Yeah, that too.
live theater. So
a new one take every night.
every night it's a
Round
one
it
take.
back.
All right, let's take a break.
See you guys after this. Oh my goodness.
We got a Blondie guest right now. She's so mad.
We weren't supposed to have a guest on this episode, Daxton.
She's so mad.
I think she's
Look who it
camera
is.
shy.
Can you smile? Oh yes.
What
yeah.
a good
oh,
girl.
Thank you.
Oh, what a
Can you see? Oh, you can't
sweetheart.
see him.
For everyone watching, like, congratulations on getting to witness sweet Charlie Ann.
All right, bye. Thank you.
See
She
you,
does
girl.
not want to be here.
See you, girly.
Go take a nap.
Daxton, why have I got this on my to-do list? It says, why is Becky mad this week?
Oh my God.
What is she upset about? Please tell me.
She's mad this week because like sometimes it's my hair. Sometimes I'm rubbing my nose too much.
I literally just rubbed my nose. That's awkward.
What? She catches it all.
Yeah.
She catches it all. And then if you meet her in person, when you meet her in person. So Becky decides that now I said y'all. And I'm saying y'all a lot apparently on the
pod.
this podcast, whatever we're doing.
Yeah.
She's like, you're not from Texas. You are from Kansas. We don't say y'all in Kansas.
What do you say instead, Becky?
I don't
Becky
know.
B?
You all?
You all or you guys?
But
or-
howdy is fine. I go, Mom, what about howdy? I was like, she goes, that's fine. But I can't say y'all. Like, she's mad. She was mad at me. She goes, you're not from Texas. You don't say
Becky.
y'all.
Oh, Becky,
like-
Becky B. Can I
And
just say...
then she...
Oh, go. No, finish.
No,
with
you're
Becky.
fine. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I have been in trouble for using y'all as well to my Australian friends. But I think the contraction, y'all, you all, is the most efficient, best way to say everyone here. I love this contraction. I love saying
Hold
y'all.
on a second.
Go.
I got a hat for my sister. I got a hat for my mom. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Get it. Okay, he's taking his headphones back off. Taking his hat off. He's fumbling around. Oh! Oh my goodness.
Costume change for Becky.
Oh, wow. Daxton has donned a hat that in bright blue letters, Blondie colors actually, says y'all. And I freaking love it. It's so good. So she got you that as a joke?
No, my sister got it for me like 3 years ago.
I think it's great. Thank you, Kyla. Y'all is the freaking best contraction America has made up. Well, Becky, y'all is here to stay. Sorry, Becky B. What are
Becky
other
B.
contractions that you like that we think more people should adopt? Send them our
Well,
way
like,
because I'm all for convenience when speaking.
Convenience and terrible grammar.
Yes, and not going into too much detail. Don't like that at all.
Does Australia have like a thing that's like y'all like a
No, we just say
something like that?
We just say we say g'day, like
Oh yeah. That's a.
which was
But like, do
good
they say
day.
that all of Australia, or is that because like
a lot of people? But I mean, I say it from time to time, but not all the time. Not all of Australians say it.
because y'all is like very it is very like Texas Southern. Like we don't say it a lot in Kansas, but like it's just funny. Like we're very close to that.
It's kind of right there. It's kind of just up a little north. You can
Yeah, but like you won't say y'all if you're from New York or California.
yeah, which is a shame.
Is there something similar like where Melbourne,
Melbourne?
and
You want to say Melbourne?
Melbourne, and Sydney
it's
say different.
MELBIN.
Melbourne.
Melbourne. Say just Melbourne.
Melbourne, like or Perth and Sydney. Do we say different things?
You know what?
I will say my Australian friend from Perth, she's a little bit pingier.
Yeah,
I can kind of. Go ahead. Sorry.
There are definitely more accents that are really like nasal. They go up here, and it's like, oh, how's it gone? How's it gone? There you go. How's it gone? GARN.
Is that more Perth?
No, that's more what we would call bogan, I'd say. Bogan, what's bogan here? Like rednecky? Is rednecky a thing I'm allowed to say?
I think redneck, yeah.
Yeah, bogan is like the Australian version of redneck, and they say, how's it going? Garn, how's it going? So okay. Australians are kind of, I think, known, especially like more kind of colloquially and like less city-based, to like put all their words together in one sentence really rapidly, so you can't quite make out what they're saying. Kind of like the Irish do.
Sometimes how I feel with you, where I'm like, what did you just say?
Sometimes. You do give me a look sometimes where you're just registering, where you're going, I get this look all the time, Dax, where people, especially when I first got here, and, you know, I started catering my accent for people here because people don't get the R's sometimes. Like, my first job, I was at a restaurant and there was a soup called the tomato and basil soup, and I would start calling it a tomato and basil soup, and no one would bloody know what it is. So I had to start saying tomato and basil.
Bloody is something that's very Australian.
Yes.
Bloody.
Yeah, that is quite Australian.
What if I started using bloody to my mom and she'd be like, "You're not from Australia, you're from Kansas."
Please adopt some of these. It'd make me so happy.
She'd be so
She'd be like, "Oh, bloody hell."
Sometimes I love to annoy Becky sometimes, even though I love my mom with all my heart.
You know how I know that's true? Because you intentionally annoy me, and I know you still love me.
And I love you with all my heart. Yeah. Because you are one of my favorite allies of all time.
Am I?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's...
Of all time.
That's really nice. Thank you.
Yeah,
You're one of my favorite allies. Straight allies of all time.
No, I'm not a straight ally. I'm trying. No, no, but I did. Yeah, I think you're a really good. All the BS I put you through and the amount of hours you speak and tell stories, I still love you.
Yeah, that is nice. I think you know, allyship is very important.
Yes, my heart is happy you're in my life, and I think I was walking yesterday and I wanted to tell you on camera. Oh,
that's...
I have a very... you have a very special place in my heart, and I don't think I would be the same without you after the past... It's almost been a year since we met.
Yeah. I feel exactly the same way. I think my trajectory here in life, like where I am right now, I would not be in the place I'm at right now without you, without knowing you, without the work we're doing, and without the friendship we've made. For the first time, I feel like connected to someone here in America. And recently I've been speaking to my sister about how hard it is to make friends when you hit a certain age. And I'm like, oh shit, I haven't really made many close friends since university. But you've crossed that boundary, and I bloody love you, mate. And it's been... There you go. We use bloody in real life. And
just trying to get the blood and the tears. I just want the blood and the tears, the blood and the tears,
no,
the blood and the tears.
So I'm glad you're in my life.
Well, I was walking. I take a lot of walks because I have a dog, and I was just like walking, and I'm trying not to be on my phone when I walk, and just kind of like this contract has been very difficult in some aspects and really amazing in others. And I will, when this contract's over, I will dive into everything that was difficult and everything that was beautiful. But one of the things that keeps coming up is what true allyship is. And I don't think we talk about it much on this podcast, even though we try to show by example what an allyship is. But I found myself getting very uncomfortable with specific people in my work environment who claim they are allies, and I don't think they are, or not even are. I don't think they realize what being an ally is. Just because you can exist with somebody that is that is gay, lesbian, bisexual, trans doesn't mean you are an ally just because you can exist with them. Like there's some underlining things that I think you either naturally have, which I think you do, which is just loving people for who they are and loving yourself. And I think a true ally really is comfortable with themselves. And
that's a really
which makes somebody like me really comfortable and safe. Because I can walk in a store and I am, can be hetero passing, and if I want to or if I need to, but like to truly feel safe emotionally and
and to be
consciously
and to be yourself
with somebody. And people get on us when we chitter chatter and fight and get like, but like part of that is because I do trust you, and you've opened your doors as an ally to allow me to be Daxton and not snap back at me or anything like that. And it's just such an interesting topic that I'm still, this whole past 2 years, because I've, with Finding Mr. Christmas, being around a lot of heteronormatives and being around a lot of hetero guys in my circle, and now doing this show with, there's a lot of hetero guys in my circle, and it's just, I'm kind of a loss for words, but it brings me back to being in elementary school where I was different and nobody understood me. And it was you're either being made fun of because you like different things like singing, or you had to like blend in so you weren't made fun of. Change yourself to fit in. I don't have to do either of that with you. And I think that's the true meaning of an allyship and a friendship. And so I appreciate that.
From my perspective, I feel it's interesting for me because I feel the exact same way, because around you, I'm entirely myself, but around other groups of men, there will sometimes be, and probably more often than not, there'll be this kind of like dominance hierarchy that men assert themselves into. And that doesn't exist with you or any of your mates who I've hung out with. I feel so good about who I am and about my sexuality that I don't feel like when I'm in a group of men that I have to assert my dominance over these other men. I think that comes from like insecurity from a lot of guys.
100%.
Yeah. And I've seen it growing up. I've seen some of the most intense alpha guys. You hang out with them a little more and you're like, oh, you're just really insecure about who you are. And it's telling.
Gay men are insecure. Gay men are insecure too. I think it's a male thing where we have been taught something certain in our life that you have to be the breadwinner, you have to do this, and then like you put that in all of our different cultures of your masculinity can be threatened if a gay guy is better at something than you are, or your masculine, like it just doesn't. I'm not saying there's specific people in my life that are like that. It's just, you're right though. It's that we're so much more alike than we think, and we all have insecurities. And I think I was super insecure when we first started like doing this, that people would think that we were together, and it wasn't for me. I was more insecure scared that, oh no, Hayden's not going to want to be my friend because people think we're like, he's not going to want to like take pictures with me or because people are going to think I'm his boyfriend or or
which
he's
gay
did, and he's
which some people have.
And they did, and people would be like, oh, he's gay, and I didn't want that for you, and I don't know why, because it's the bullying. I think of I'm getting emotional. It's the bullying that happened when I was younger, probably, where I didn't want to feel I don't want anybody to ever feel that.
Yeah.
And I felt bad, like, and then just to watch you this is where to watch you push through that and not that bother you at all is like what true allyship is. And you didn't show any insecurity, and I'm so grateful for that. And I have a lot of straight men in my life that are like that, and I'm finding them and I'm meeting them, and it just has made my little like 8-year-old self super
blessed, and I'm seeing that, and and I never thought that could exist, and it is existing. And anyway, that's why I put that on there today. I wanted to talk about that.
Thank you for sharing that. Like, yeah, that
thank you.
Warms my heart. And I think it's just seeing you for the person you are, and not for anything else. If you can bear it, I have a story.
You know I can't.
So you might find
but
this
you're
quite
going to tell it
interesting.
anyway.
Yeah.
You're going to tell it anyway.
And this, I have this story, and I was trying to figure out a lesson I learned from this story, which I'm going to get to afterwards, that I wrote down because I really wanted to make sure it was focused, synthesized, and really said what I wanted to say. So I'll read that in a second, but this is preaching to the choir, I think, because you certainly don't need to hear this, and all of our listeners are allies in some shape or form.
Yeah,
and,
for sure.
But on the odd chance that someone listening is on the fence about what they think about gay people in general, or the LGBTQ plus community, I want to tell you this story. It's hard for me to say, but there was a time in my life when I was a teenager, 15, 16, that I was scared of gay people. I was not an ally. I had a couple of experiences that were not great. I was probably groomed a bit in the first gym I went to. I started working out in a gym when I was about 15, and I look back and I was like kind of getting groomed by this 60, 70-year-old gay guy. There was a lot of unwanted touching. Nothing in areas that were sensitive, but just a lot of touching and stuff like that, especially towards the end of my time at the gym there. And also when I was 16, I started acting training, and every week I'd go into the city, I'd catch a train in for an hour, I'd go to the city, do an acting class, and at night on the way home, I'd catch the train back, and I was standing on that platform waiting for the train, and this group of about 8 guys came onto the platform, kind of just like yelling and just attention seeking, like trying to get attention and handing out flyers, not in an aggressive way, but just like a very in your face kind of way. And I'm standing on the platform, and I'm like, oh, I'll take one of your flyers. Grabbed the flyer, looked at it, and I just couldn't figure out what the flyer was about. And then the guy who handed it to me, he goes, so where's your boyfriend? And I put 2 and 2 together. I was like, oh, okay, this is a gay rights activism flyer. Oh, okay, I get what's going on now. And I go, oh, I'm not that way, but I support your cause. And he just got kind of in my face, very aggressive. Come on, I know you like guys. Do you like me? Do you like what I'm wearing? I got kind of freaked out. Then I get on the train, and they all kind of surrounded me and started doing pretty like grotesque sexual things, making out in front of me, like, and just asking me about if I was gay and stuff like that. And I was like a 16-year-old virgin boy, and I was very intimidated and scared. And for a couple of years after that, I was scared of gay people.
Well,
so
I'm scared of gay people after that.
Yeah, it was intense. But the point is, I met some people in acting school who identify as gay, and getting to know them on a personal level changed my whole view of it. And I was like, we're all people. And I just wanted to read this, Dax, because I just wanted to make sure this was said correctly. So I wrote down, this was the lesson for me at the end of the day. We're all unique at the end of the day, and there'll always be a bad apple in the bunch, no matter what group of individuals we're talking about. But that also means there's an overwhelming majority that are good. Meet gay people, have a conversation with them, get to know them on a personal level, and I bet any prejudices you might hold drift away when you see them for the human being they are and not the sexual orientation they have. So
that's like the only thing I would change about that is gay, trans, people of color, people that don't necessarily align with your political or
someone different to you
religious beliefs. And you and I go back and forth about
how we don't talk politics on here, because we want to just include everybody, whether you don't believe in our cause or allyship. Like, I know you're a human being on the inside, and it's just like, we just want to, like, I'm not here to hate on anybody. Oh, I'll hate on you, but
I'll take it.
That's really beautiful. I think that story is a prime example of, like, there are no, like, gay, straight, lesbian, bi, trans. There are people that are hurting with egos and bullying it deep within them on all aspects. There are bullies in the gay community. There's bullies in the straight community. There's bullies in every community. And as soon as you bully somebody different than you automatically, we don't get to, you push an ally. I'm so glad you got through that, but like that could have really hindered how you treat gay people and trans people and lesbians for the rest of your life. Like, that's scary. Thank God for acting for you and meeting good people.
That's what it was. I was all of a sudden thrust into an environment where I was interacting with people different to me, who had different struggles. And if you approach with love, approach with kindness first, and you get to know these people, then, like I said, your prejudices against one group of people, you'll soon learn that was just prejudice against an individual, not a group as a whole. So,
and we're all just everybody, I think, on this planet, we're all just trying to make it work. You know what I mean? Like, I think nobody really knows how it works, and we're all just trying to make it work. And like, we might as well just have fun doing it and lead with feeling good. And you know, I think loving people and laughing, it feels way better than hating.
And guess what? But being different, having people who have different opinions, different views, is a strength, not a weakness.
1,000,000%.
Yeah.
That's the whole gamut, the whole gay gamut.
Damn
well, let's take a break, and when we get back, let's play the game you've been dying to play.
You know, I love a game.
Too much emotion for this one.
I'm excited for this next part. All right, see you after this break.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, everybody. Okay, Daxton, tell us what the game is called. You can make up the name. Slang
It, Don't Spray It. We've already played this game before.
It's Slang It, Don't Spray It.
Boo, boo,
we have come up with some phrases, some words, slang terms. Some of them are from LGBTQ plus culture, would you say, Dax?
Sure.
And some of them are not from that and just probably basic phrases.
Yeah.
You have to tell me where it's from and what you think it means, and I'll do that the same. I will do the same thing for the words you have come up with.
Okay.
So, why don't you go first?
No, you go first. It's your game.
Okay. Dude, I'm not kidding. I went to, Queerty?
Yes.
Queerty has the funniest news articles I've ever seen. Before we get into it, this is one of the titles on it. This gay ghost hunter made out with a spirit and TikTok is obsessed.
Oh my gosh. Get to the game.
I freaking love it. Okay. My first word is GGs. The letter G and the letter G. What does it mean? And is it from gay culture?
It's probably from gay culture. I wouldn't know, though. I don't know what GGs are. GGs.
GGs.
Good girl? Like good girl?
Ooh. You're kind of close. No, GGs is something gamers say to each other when they've had a good game. So GG stands for good game, boys. Good game. GGs. There you go.
So that's
wrong.
Just normal slang. That's just normal.
Yeah. Normal.
Okay.
Normal. All right, your turn.
Gamer.
Gamer? That's normal. Normal. I mean, I know what a gamer is. No way. It means something else?
You didn't ask for the spelling. Gamer.
Gaymer?
It's a gay gamer. It's gays who like video games.
I would never have seen that coming. Oh my God.
A recent survey showed that 21% of the gaming industry in the UK identifies as LGBTQ+. That's pretty cool.
Oh, there you go. Amazing. Yeah. Okay, my next one is Whatba. It's an acronym. WATTBA. Whatba?
I have no clue.
No clue. Just pick gay or straight.
Gay.
Wrong. Gotcha again. Whatba stands for what a time to be alive. When you're just having a great day, the sun's shining, you're out kicking the footy, and you go, Whatba? What a time to be alive.
Stupid. Here's another one. Gym rat.
Yeah, that's straight. That's straight.
It's also a gay term as well.
For what?
Same thing. See, this is a prime example that gay and straight terms are very much the same. Muscle-bound, chicken-eating, shake, swilling, bicep curling gay. A gym bunny, a muscle Mary, all the perks of hot bods aside.
Okay, I love
some people
that.
or being
I'm
a
a gym
sofa
rat.
slug. Yeah, but that doesn't make you gay or straight. It just
That's a great definition. Okay, my next one is twinkfluencer.
that's gay.
Yeah, how did you know?
Because twink. What's a twinkfluencer?
An influencer on social media that identifies as a twink. Yeah. Yeah.
I got called an old twink on or what did they call me on the live when we were doing TikTok? I was like, they called me like, did you used to be a twink? I'm like, I don't think so, but maybe I was.
There you go. But now you can be a twinkfluencer since you went viral.
I have a good one.
Go one or two more.
I love this one. Prawn.
Prawn. Prawn. Prawn.
Yes, this one's so.
I think I know what it means, but
I don't know.
Say
this is new to me. This is so to me.
In case what I'm thinking is really not good, like it's kind of bad for my definition of prawn.
Well, say it.
I want you to say it first.
No,
because I don't want to be cancelled. I don't want to be cancelled from what
apparently,
I know.
This is I didn't know this either. A prawn refers to someone with a fantastic body and an unattractive face.
Yeah, that's what I've heard as well. Kind of like you throw away the head kind of a thing.
So is that like in straight terms as well, like a prawn?
I've heard it.
Okay,
a prawn.
interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
How funny these are all.
I've got two more. The second last one, himbo. HIMBO. Himbo.
That's gay and straight. That's both.
Yeah, that's right.
He's a himbo.
Yes, that's right. It can be used interchangeably. It kind of means like a bimbo, but for a guy.
Oh, this one's a bad one. I want to say this one, but we have younger people who listen to our podcast. So
Okay.
I can't say that one.
Yeah.
Oh, but I want to so bad.
Say one more because I got one we can finish on.
These are all new to me. So, meerkat.
Meerkat.
Yeah.
My guess is gay culture, but it could be intentionally trying to throw me off.
Apparently, it's gay. A TikTok user recently made a video identifying a new tribe as anxious, sassy gays, and they're meerkats.
Anxious, sassy gays. That is quite funny. Meerkats.
That's
all
new. These are all new to me.
That's a new one. Great.
What's the last
Dax.
one?
The last one. Is this from gay or straight culture? This is the phrase. Let's go!
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Did I just give you PTSD?
PTSD. I'm tweaking. That is not... You just made me throw up in my mouth a little bit.
Yeah, I thought so.
Hate that. I hate that term.
And why do you hate it? Tell us about it.
Because it's like hot take that let's go is false positivity. False positivity.
Yeah.
It's everyone trying to get everyone hyped. And it's just like, no, that's not how you get people hyped, by saying, let's go. Oh.
Let's go. And on a very prominent, award-winning acting reality TV show that we were on, it was said quite
What award
frequently.
did it win? What award did it win?
Well, in the future, it's going to win awards.
Oh.
Trust me. TBD on the awards.
I was like, what award did it win? And I didn't know.
Yeah, it was said quite frequently. In fact,
I'm
You
sorry.
heard
I tell all those boys, it's overused. You all overused it. It's not. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't get anybody pumped, but it makes you think you're getting everyone pumped. So it's for me, it's false positive energy.
You know you've said it before, right?
When?
You said it on this podcast, I'm pretty sure. Episode
Find it.
2
Find
or
it.
3.
Find it.
Guys, search the annals of podcast Blondies history and find.
if I said
when
it, I was
Daxton
making
said
fun
that.
of-
Let's
if I said it-
go.
If I said it, I was making fun.
IRL as well. I've seen you saying.
No, I haven't.
Yeah,
I don't
yes,
use that
you
term.
have. Dude.
I
you
hate
have.
that. You
have.
know how much I hate. You know how much I hate that term.
I know, but I think it got into your psyche and your subconscious, and it came out of you a couple times.
No, I don't use that term. If I use it,
New
it's
York
making,
City.
It's
I see it come
no,
out
I didn't.
of New York City.
I was making fun. Then I was making fun of you, and you just didn't know it.
Let's go.
No,
Let's
no,
go.
no.
And if you're really excited, you chuck an F-bomb in the middle. Let's go.
Go. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
It's so gay or straight?
Straight 100%.
Yeah,
It shouldn't be
100%.
any.
Yeah. We could get rid of it entirely. And Daxton,
Way to end on like some.
a high.
Oh,
I'm pumped now. After saying that, I'm pumped.
no,
Woo.
you need to go.
Yeah, I gotta
You
go to
need
the gym.
You need to go.
I gotta let's go to the gym.
I need
and
you
then
to
dogs. So
let go of. I don't know. I don't have anything.
it was close.
I'm not
It was
that
close.
funny.
You
Y'all,
are funny
y'all.
to me. Funny looking. So
Hey.
let's.
Hey y'all, thanks for spending time with us today.
This was a great chat. I had a blast, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Please rate the podcast. Give us some stars if you liked it. Give us a few stars up in there. Write a little review. Drop a comment in. Please subscribe and share it to your friends because, we got things happening, and we want as many people on the Blondie train as we can get.
As we can. Yep. Thank you so much for spending this past hour with us, and
Yeah.
Hayden, thanks for opening up for me.
Yeah. Thank you for
Or opening
your
up
kind
to
words,
me, or
Dax.
allowing me to open up.
I really, the
opening up
more
for me.
times we can connect like this, I
The better.
love it, and I think the listeners like it too.
The better. The more, the better.
The more the merrier. Alrighty, Blondies. Thank you once again, and we'll see ya next week. Bye.
Oh boy. Blondies Out Loud is brought to you by this incredible team.
Elizabeth at Ninth Planet Audio, Sean at Cut+Run, our graphic designer David, and of course Tiffany, Amburr, and our producers TJ Kahn and Holly Stachnik. Thank you so much.